Welcome to the Cougar Connection podcast. Today we are talking to the February Student of the Month, Senior Aiden Bradshaw. Aiden, thank you for taking the time to sit down with me today.
Thank you for having me here, Kamber.
Of course. So, to get started, what are your future plans after high school?
I'm going to try to go to college. I have numerous applications, but I'm going to try to go for a major in game development.
Game development.
Yeah.
You've always said that you wanted to do that. I thought you'd be actually really good at it.
Yeah.
Do you know where, like, some of the colleges you would like to go to?
I have Western as one of them, along with Greenville and a few others, though.
Yeah. Western's a good school. So back at Atlanta Central, not talking about college anymore, what teacher has impacted you the most during your time here?
Honestly, if I might have to say Miss Newton,
Mm-hmm.
because she was the teacher who told me to go with Student Feud, like turn it into something more than just basic questions.
And it's always so fun.
Thank you.
It's always so fun to like watch you do Student Feud and have everyone else in there and doing it. How did you come up with that idea?
I was being stupid one day, sitting in the classroom, and I just thought, what would be a weird question to ask people? And so I just picked that up, walked around the class, kept asking people these questions, and then eventually it like caught on.
Yeah.
And so I decided to, one day Mr. Bunner told me to turn it into a Google form people can answer so I could send it to the entire school.
Right. So then that kind of took off with Student Feud.
Yeah.
And it's always fun. You have the whole like game set out and you have the X's and the answers and everything. We played it for homecoming. So it's always really cool to do that. How have you changed over the last 4 years at Atlanta Central?
I am not the same as I was at all.
No, you're not.
Even my parents would say that.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that I've matured somewhat.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I think everyone would like to think that over the past 4 years of high school.
Yeah.
Is there any other way? Like, I don't know. Like,
I feel like I've grown a little bit more. I'd like to say patient. I feel like I feel like I can withstand things a little bit longer now compared to how I used to.
Yeah.
Or like I can pay attention more as well.
Yeah. I feel like we, all of us especially, like, we've definitely matured so much over the last 4 years. It's like us in middle school is not the same. I don't even want to be the same person. Like, it doesn't even count. Middle school does not. So I think we're all in the same boat with that one.
Oh God, middle school.
Yeah. What makes you proud to be from Atlanta Central?
I just really like the community, like the sense that everybody can like more or less know each other in a certain way.
That's what I always say.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like if you go around the high school, you pretty much know everyone's name, their first and last name, you know what grade they're in, and like you know a lot about them. And with bigger schools, you really can't do that. So, I mean that is kind of what shaped me into like the person I am today because I've known everyone. But what about you? What has Atlanta Central done to shape you into the person that you are right now?
I guess I've this is gonna sound like a stupid comment, but I guess I've learned more from while I'm here. Like from being with these other people, I've sort of like imprinted off of them, and like I'm starting to like get a certain of mindset.
Right. And like it's not even, obviously when you think about school you're learning all day, but it's not even like learning the educational side of things, but it's learning more about yourself too and seeing what you like to do and kind of like developing as a human, I guess.
Yeah, I used to not like my English class. I would struggle with them bad, but now they're sort of my better classes these days.
Right. So I mean educational stuff we learn every day and we do that and it's fine, whatever, but we also learn that we can evolve in other ways.
Yeah.
You know, and Atlanta Central does a really good job of that. So we're done with all the heavy hitting questions. We kind of like to keep it light, but we have to ask some heavy questions. But now we're going to the lighter side. What would your superpower be if you could pick it?
Magnetism.
Magnetism.
Yes.
Really? I've never heard that one.
I would like to control metal.
Like, would it all, like, go to you? Or, like...
Like, I could just, like, it's like telekinesis, except for I can control all metal.
So, like, only metal?
Yes.
But it wouldn't just, like, come straight to you? It's not like...
No, it's not like I am the magnet. It's like I can control it itself, like I'm Magneto.
Oh. That's actually a cool one. What has been the funniest moment in high school?
I'm having this is a tough question.
I know this is a tough question too.
I have had several of them. I think this is kind of my most embarrassing moment. It was probably a time I was in the middle of my English class. I looked at my watch that I just got, and it told me I was ovulating.
I remember this. Actually, we were in history. We were in Clark's class.
Yeah.
Yes, so we were sitting there, and Aiden we're doing notes, actually. Aiden looks at his watch, and he goes, Mr. Clark, why does my watch say that I'm ovulating? And we just die. We all just start dying laughing. And he's like, well, I can't ovulate, can I? And Mr. Clark was like, no, Aiden, you're not ovulating. And you know what? I remember this to this day, because in, like, that whole week, we would just, like, make jokes about it. And you'd be like, well, my watch isn't telling me today. But then Mr. Clark asked me to explain what ovulation was. And I said, no, I don't think I want to do that. I was like, I'm okay, Mr. Clark. You can handle that one. But that was a funny day. That's a good one, actually. But it's pretty funny. But you said that was probably your most embarrassing one, too.
Probably, because that lasted a bit for me.
Yeah, that lasted quite a while, especially whenever you do it in Clark's class, and it's kind of stuck for a little bit. But this is one of my favorite questions because I have so many pet peeves. So, like, what are some of your pet peeves that you just can't stand about people?
This one's going to sound insane. Stickers.
Stickers?
I hate stickers so much.
Like, you don't want a sticker?
No, I hate them so much.
Why?
Like, whenever I'm told that I need a sticker for something, like, okay, because I just don't like, if they're not sticky enough, then they don't attach properly.
Right.
And if it moves, then it's going to come undone. But if it sticks too much, then whenever you're taking off, there's a chance that some of what's actually sticking to you stays on there.
Right.
And so you have to figure out how you're going to scrape that off.
You're so bright. Stickers are kind of annoying.
Yeah.
But, like, maybe you could be the person that develops stickers. Makes it to where they don't leave any residue on your clothing or anything, but they always stay on there until you take it off.
That would be good.
That would be a good invention. I think we should go on Shark Tank. Holy cow. What do you think about that? Do you have an invention that you would take on Shark Tank? Like, do you have an idea?
I remember there was a project that I think I did for Miss Yena's class where I had to make a project, and I think I did peanut butter jelly gun. It's a little thing. It's like a bottle that like a thing, and you squirt it onto your sandwich, and it's like half jelly, half peanut butter right then and there.
Oh, I'm picturing a gun with, like, two sides, and, like, the peanut butter's on one side and the jelly's on the other, and there's two places where it comes out of, and then the peanut butter comes out, and then the jelly comes out, and it's on the bread, and you don't have to spread it or anything, like, with a knife?
I mean, you could spread it. In retrospect, the idea was not that great.
Well, I mean, you could develop it a little bit more. We were only in, like, what, 6th grade?
Yeah, I think it was definitely middle school.
Yeah.
Surprised I remember that.
Yeah, you could definitely, like, get that going. We could take that on Shark Tank.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see you one day on Shark Tank, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'll put money on it. Only $5 though.
Oh.
I don't have much to give, okay? I just sling ice cream for a living. I don't do much. Once again, congratulations, Aiden, on your accomplishment, and thank you for taking this time to sit down with me today.
Thank you for letting me be here.
Of course. We'd love to have you. Make sure to look out for the next Cougar Connection podcast, coming soon to you.